The spectacular collapse of the New Mexican criminal prosecution of Alec Baldwin in the deadly Rust movie shooting laid bare nearly 3 years of error by state officials who were eager to prove themselves on the world stage. Legal experts had long said it was a risk to charge Baldwin with involuntary manslaughter, a felony, for the 2021 death of cinematographer Hailani Hutchinson, who the actor accidentally shot while preparing for a scene with a firearm. Baldwin had been told incorrectly that his prop gun contained no actual ammunition. New Mexico's first judicial district court judge, Mary Marlowe Sumer, threw out Baldwin's charge late Friday following a day-long hearing in which defense attorneys alleged Santa Fe County deputies and special prosecutors concealed potential evidence. A bag of bullets an Arizona retired police officer turned in after the incident that may have provided helpful to Biden's case.
Baldwin's
case.
So you did the same thing that Joe Biden does a lot of times. You mixed up the two names. Anybody can do it. That's just letting you guys know anybody can do it. Okay, I'm not talking.
D-Mac for president. Hold on, no, it's too late now. As your future president, I'm going to put a nickel tax on every cup of coffee. That'll get us out of debt. Marijuana will be legal across the world, across America. We're going to outlaw pickles and cucumbers. Sorry, they got to go.
Listen. But like we were talking about earlier, Alec Baldwin, I thought he killed two people with two different shots. I was like, he's guilty.
You going to take my presidential time? Let's go. Let's get back on subject. Yeah, no, he shot two people. You shot him. But I mean, the whole thing is they already got the lady that gave him the gun.
But who's giving it? She did that on purpose. Somebody got that person killed on purpose. But you don't just have a real gun. You know what I mean?
It happened to Daniel Lee on the set of The Crow.
You don't think that was done intentionally?
They usually make their own ammunition.
Nah, bro. Listen, man, this was done. They killed Daniel Lee intentionally too. There's no way you're supposed to have real bullets on a set where there's going to be. Come on, bro. That's not an accident.
Yeah, I mean, I've only seen one movie with real bullets on the set.
You know what I'm saying? It don't happen, bro.
No. Bruce Leroy, Barry Gordy's Last Dragon, when Bruce Leroy caught the bullet with his teeth, that was real. Oh, okay. And nobody can tell me nothing about that.
It doesn't happen in real life, man. They don't ever have real bullets on the set of a movie, man. Like, that's just not even a thing.
You didn't dodge it. Dang, you dodged the next one.
They're not even going to have a real gun on the set. Yeah. It's not even going to be a real gun. You know what I mean? Maybe
they're supposed to add they used to use like blanks to make it look real, but now they can just like I can edit video at my house.
Where you killing 3,000 people in the movie and nobody's ever got shot with a real bullet. Let's be real here. I mean, this is a movie probably where there's like one or two shots in the whole entire movie.
There's no real shots. Everyone's just jumping backwards like.
But you know what I'm saying though? But the one gun that you bring to this set is a real gun, and you kill that person. And he said he was playing around with her and he shot the gun at her. You killed her on purpose. My personal opinion. This is just my personal opinion. This is not a fact. It's not a fact at all. This is just how I feel. Like personally, opinion. That person, man, that's not an accident, bro.
They just want, no, I mean, you're on a movie set.
I'm going to click the gun at you. Come on, bro. Like, and then all of a sudden it's a real gun.
Yeah.
It's a real gun.
I mean, he shot her once. If he was a shooter.
Wasn't she like, well, she wasn't even in the movie.
No, she was on the camera.
She wasn't even in the movie.
She got shot in the neck.
Is there something? It just seems, this is like a conspiracy. This is not factual. No factual basis at all. Seems kind of weird. Why are you shooting a gun at a person who's not even in the movie?
Well, he's shooting a gun at the camera. He's like, ha, cow, just joking around like I'm aiming at the camera. You're shooting a movie. This is something you do. It's a fake gun. You know what I'm saying? But he shot her.
He shot her in the neck. He didn't shoot the gun at the camera. He shot the gun.
He was pretty beat up about it. But I mean, like, usually if that shit happened to me, I'd go to jail.
Then he shot her, and then that bullet, I guess it was either one bullet or whether it was two, whatever, went through her, killed her, and shot something, hit somebody else. I mean, to me, man, it just sounds fishy to me. You know what I'm saying? You just accidentally killed. How many times do we hear that?
I think it was a political hit job to come after him. I mean, he did a really good Trump impression.
I don't think it was a political hit job, man.
They hit him. Remember he used to do Donald Trump on SNL?
He killed somebody, bro, and it didn't seem right. It doesn't sound right, man. How many times do you hear that a person, he did do a good job of Trump on SNL.
He did.
You're right. But how many times do you hear of that happening in real life, bro?
No, look at Dick Cheney was vice president. He shot. Remember, he shot his friend
too. Probably
he shot his friend. Like, pissed at him, shot him, and they let him go. He was like, "Oh, it was a hunting accident." No, he got pissed off at him and popped his ass.
Yeah, I mean,
like real facts. They let it go as long as they like the person. They let it go. As long as he's famous or he has that complexion for the protection, they let him go. They had dudes in LA getting chased by the police, and the news helicopters crashed, and they charged them for those deaths.
That's the news.
They said it was your fault that the news people had to come out.
Who told y'all to come after me in your news helicopter? That's your fault. That has nothing to do with me. Is you can't fly your helicopter.
Charge them with murder because they crashed into each other, not paying attention.
That's crazy to me. That doesn't make any sense at all. That's like when if a police officer or something happens and then a police officer kills somebody else, but you were committing a crime. Now you getting charged for that person's murder because what this person did. I didn't.
They'll do that. They'll do. Hey, if a cop car hits another cop car and injures the police, they'll charge you with injuring the police.
I already know, man.
But yeah, they do all kind of crazy shit. But Alec Baldwin shot a lady she not on camera, through the camera. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's got away. They locked up the lady, the armory lady. I can't remember what they called it, but they locked her up. They said it was her fault. Because she's the one that gave him the gun.
Something happened,
He didn't just pull it out of his trailer like, we're going to use old Jimmy here.
I'm just saying, man, something funny happened right there. But
yeah, it was funny. He shot through the camera and shot 2 people and got away with it. Now he's back on the news with his ear missing off like, hey, ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump here.
I don't know if he's going to do Trump again.
Nah, Trump will have him assassinated.
He might leave that one alone.
And then say, excuse me, presidential immunity. You know how that's going.